Hey guys, welcome to the channel Adventure Travel and Scuba. It has been a while since I posted any video motorcycle related because winter is here for about a month now. We have a pile of snow, and as you probably noticed on my channel, I was doing something else. I was hunting for the first season since I got my hunting license. It was a new adventure for me and a totally new experience. So I posted a few videos about hunting, how that went. But let's put that aside and we'll concentrate here because now it's time to put the motorcycle to sleep or storage for a few months. As many of you know, I live here in Alberta and it is colder now. The winter is here, and mainly a couple issues I want to cover is when to change your motorcycle oil. That's probably the most important stuff when you're storing your motorcycle, and the battery, what to do with your battery. So first of all, I want to cover that best time to change the oil is before you actually store the motorcycle, not in the spring, for the reason that over the riding season you probably accumulated quite a few miles on that oil, so that oil will have to be changed one way or the other, and it is better if it's changed before you put it into storage. There's a couple reasons here. So first of all, you drain the old oil with possible moisture in it and dirt that accumulated over the time. Doesn't matter if you put only a few miles on it or you were riding and it's almost due for an oil change. I would change it now. So moisture is the biggest thing that's involved when you're storing a motorcycle. So you change the oil and you let the motorcycle run, let the engine run for a few minutes, like 15-20 minutes I would recommend. This way the new oil is going to circulate into the system. And you're storing motorcycle with a fresh oil, where in the spring the motorcycle will be ready to go when you are ready to ride in a new season. Another big aspect is make sure you fill up your tank to the rim, basically as full as you can. This way you're not leaving any room for moisture buildup in your tank. Another good thing is to add a little bit of fuel stabilizer. That will improve the gas from going stale, or however you want to call that, and the motorcycle should start with the first turn like usually it does for me. Make sure your motorcycle is clean. As you see, I washed the bike and it is clean. Regarding the oil, let's go back to that. So I've been using, since I purchased my motorcycle, Liqui-Moly 10W40 full synthetic. I think this is the best oil that you can run. There's nothing wrong with the Honda oil either, but I find it that this oil is doing very well for me. This is a 2017, and between the oil changes, I don't see any difference on my dipstick. Motorcycle runs great. I did one valve adjustment a couple years ago. I have a feeling I might be doing this before spring one more time this year. It runs perfectly. I don't think there's any need, but I want to go and make sure that everything is functioning and all the gaps are correct on the valves. Good idea to make sure before you put it into storage, check out your brake fluids, make sure those are topped up. Another very important thing, if it's a chain drive, make sure you lubricate the chain. The chain, you don't want to keep it dry after you brought it from the last ride, because it will build up some corrosion. So I recommend lubricate your chain with even thicker coat of whatever you're using, whether it's one of the chain lubes. In my case, I'm using gear oil. You can find all the videos in my tutorials on maintenance that I did quite a few things, and I showed you guys how to do those, including the oil change. If you never done an oil change yourself, I have a video on that, how to change the oil, how to change your sprockets and chain. So those videos might be helpful to you guys. But let's not overlook any of those things. I want to cover that if you have a battery, there's two ways to go about it. To remove it, put it at home, that's one way, but to me, it's sitting in a garage. I don't find it necessary to remove it. The garage never gets colder, basically -5, -10 at the worst. And I have a lithium-ion battery. I also covered that in one of the videos in the past, what kind of a battery, how to charge it. I'm using a trickle charger by Noco, Noco 5, I believe it was. So it's still not hooked up. I will plug it in after I finish this video. It will be set on winter storage on a trickle charger. So my oil is already changed. I just finished the job. And now the last thing will be, if it's clean, make sure to cover your motorcycle. This way, you don't want any exhausts or anything going on your bike and building up dust and moisture. I have a cover that will go also on my motorcycle. It's stored here. I take it with me even when I go on my longer rides. I cover my bike at night to protect it from elements such as dew in the morning. Sometimes it's raining overnight. I like it if the bike is nice and dry in the morning when you come out from your tent, take the cover off, and all the elements is dry, including your seat, so you're not sitting on a wet seat after the rainstorm at night, for example. One of the last things I want to mention, if you're starting your motorcycles, you want to keep the bike on a center stand to lift the bike up. If not, if you have the maintenance stands, you can use those, one in the front, one in the rear. I have one in the back as well. So once I'm ready, hook up to the charger, everything, I'm gonna put it on stands. This way you're preventing your tires from getting flat spots. So this way you'll release the pressure of the tires and make sure that the pressure is adjusted to the correct setting that's required. My rear tire stays on a rubber mat because I'm gonna put it on the center stand, so there's still the tire is standing on a flat surface, but it is on a thicker rubber mat. This way the bike is not exposed to get that much of a flat spots. My tires are ready to be changed anyway, so I'm probably gonna ride in the new season another couple months at the most, and the rear tire will have to get replaced, but the front is still okay. So that is a short video, what to look for when you're starting your motorcycle. I hope it will be helpful to some of you and you take some value out of it. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers for now.